the Southwest Dekalb Panthers, perennially one of the state's winningest programs. And for the better part of the '94 season, Georgia's #1 ranked team. In Week 3, it looked as if head coach Buck Godfrey's Panthers would lose for the first time. But a fake field goal with 2 minutes left in the game went for 6. And a last-second miracle catch and run by Jermaine Stringer lifted Southwest to a 26-21 come-from-behind victory over Columbia and kept their dream alive for a perfect season. Next on the Panthers' agenda, win their region title back. And win they did, and in big fashion, dominating defending state champion Dunwoody. The Panthers then headed into the regional playoffs with a perfect 10-0 record. First up, Douglas, a quick and dangerous opponent. Southwest, making their 9th straight regional playoff appearance, opened the first round at their home away from home, Dekalb Memorial Stadium. Their mission, simple. Winner goes to the state playoffs. Loser goes home.
Hey, everybody bring it in, man. I was going to sit down 3 times. Don't do it. Everybody
The Panthers were led all season by junior quarterback Quincy Carter, a young man nicknamed Icewater because of his coolness under pressure.
We're going to step out there and do something, gentlemen. Block, tackle, run. That's all. That's it.
Carter lived up to his billing as his second touchdown of the first quarter gave the Panthers a quick 14-0 lead. But the defense immediately gave back 7 on a 98-yard TD drive, much to the dismay of Coach Godfrey.
Gotta make something happen, baby. That's a 98-yard drive.
In the second half, the defense shut down Douglas, and Southwest won easily, 42-14. The dream was still alive. Next up, McKeecher. On this night, everyone was thinking of longtime assistant coach Frank Yancey, who had suffered a mild stroke earlier in the week. But even that could not keep the beloved Yancey away as he and his wife watched the game from his car. Stumbling in the first half, the Panthers lacked focus. All year they had played as a team. The recent illness of Coach Yancey and the death in one player's family seemed to be affecting their concentration.
Let's go. We're down here. Hey, let's go. Power. Let's go. Power on down here, man. Power offense. Hey, down.
The Panthers made several early mistakes, and a fumble gave their opponent an easy score. The quick and hard-hitting Indians defense helped McKeecher hold on to a slim halftime lead.
I told you before the game started, these guys rely on turnover. Swing the momentum, they go score. All right? They can't drive on the field on them. They can't do it. We got to get down here and stop them. First time they get the ball first, we stop them. We're going to get the ball offensively. Jermaine Stringer, where are you? Hey, everybody in here sympathize with what you went through. All right? We all sympathize with what what you went through, baby. We laid it down, man. But you got to wake up and play football for us on Friday night, like I told Paxton 2 weeks ago. Whatever went on outside of the game, man, you got to be able to wipe it out if you're going to call yourself a great football player. All right? Wipe it out for a little while. For a little while. We're breathing pride together with you, baby, as soon as this game over. All right? We're breathing pride with you. I'm going to be the first to hug you when we win this bitch. All right? But you got to block it out for us and play football, all right? Everybody in there with your man, let them know you winning.
Defense, we must get a turnover. We must score. We must get a turnover and we must score. And we want to turn our game up a notch and push them backwards and cause them to make mistakes. So we can get the football down deep in their territory and we can score. And it's going to take that from each and every one of you all. We can tell you everything we want. I can get up, act like a machine gun, holler, scream, jump from the top of this building. But it's going to come from you now. It's 7-0. And what you going to do? That's what, it's 7-0. Now, what you going to do?
In playoff game number 3, Southwest Dekalb torched Brookwood 54-27. Now focus. The Panther offense exploded, ripping off touchdowns on 8 straight possessions. Quincy Carter threw for 256 yards and 4 touchdowns to the Panther wide receiver corps of Paxton Beatty, Marco Shepard, and Jermaine Stringer. Next up, the state semifinals in the massive Georgia Dome. In the history of professional, collegiate, or high school football, no other team had won more games than their opponent, the Valdosta Wildcats. Southwest entered the game 13-0. They needed just one more victory to break the school record for most wins in a season, and more importantly, play for the state championship. Quincy Carter was having an impressive postseason, frustrating defenses with his incredible versatility and knack for the big play.
Let's play football, man. We've been here before. Give me 2 times. Let's go to work, man. What's some of that?
Look, man. All right, fella, we've been here before. As the pastor said at our school, it's our house. All I want for you tonight is a complete game. They're out there to be whipped. Now let's go kick their
Hits on the 30, picked up at the 20 by one of the up men. He's at the 25, out over the 30. Got a corner, got a break. He's at the midfield. 40, got one man to beat. Pushed him at 20, 15, 5. Touchdown, Panthers. Felix Lewinsky. 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown.
Hey, that's why you start a damn championship game, baby. That's the way you start a damn game. Now we can't let them out. We cannot let them out. Go down there, you like to hit somebody. Don't hit somebody. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
We gotta stop it.
After trading early scores, the Panthers jumped out to a 10-7 lead. But the Wildcats came roaring back.
It's first and 10 at their own 45. There he goes. One, that's Brown at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Wildcats. Carlos Brown, 55 yards. 55 yards for the score. 2 receivers right. No running backs behind Quincy Carter. Carter getting some pressure now. Runs out of the pocket. He's at the catch 45, the 40. Sidesteps one guy to 35 and gets pushed out of bounds. No. First and goal. Panthers at the cat's 1-yard line. We're in a dogfight here at the Georgia Dome, folks. Panthers came to play. They got speed. They give it to the fullback. He's in for the touchdown.
Execute, baby. Execute our offense. It won't be stopped. Execute our offense. It won't be stopped.
We got B gap. We got no weak. That's like the cyclone word. That's A gap. And this guy right here. You should have had the pitch man on the quarterback. This guy came down here. It just happened. He took you. What you did, Mickey, was set up here and went to the dive. You never have no inside responsibility. On the side, on the cyclone and on shotgun week, you always stay to the outside. Outside in. On the option. On shotgun weekend, on the option, you slow play away.
After adjusting at halftime, the Southwest defense stood tall. Pressure by Demetrius Lewis forced the Cats to punt on their first possession. Taking advantage, the Panther offense struck quickly, but Valdosta drove right back and scored to stay within 3. With the game becoming a sheer offensive battle, the Panthers kept the Wildcats off balance and drove for yet another touchdown.
Give me grip motion. 22 option. 22 option.
Despite the lure of Valdosta, the Southwest Dekalb fans felt nervously optimistic with a 9-point lead late in the game.
Second down, 8. Wilson wants to throw. Pass. Got a man wide open. Here he goes. 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Finally stopping Southwest, Valdosta got the ball back and into the hands of their equally dangerous quarterback, Kareem Wilson.
Has a little time on Corksman. Got a man down there. Started, completed the 40, and he gets knocked down to the 44-yard line.
With just over 2 minutes remaining, the Wildcats punted in an effort to pin the Panthers deep in their own territory. After being flagged for offensive pass interference, Southwest faced a crucial 3rd and long.
The play call was 24 dive. And it was very apparent from my point of view that they had loaded the line and were coming.
Offensive coordinator Steve Davenport, I seen him on the sidelines checking out, so I checked out the play to a passing play. And so I checked off with the line and everything.
Though wrenching, the loss reminded Southwest that football was about more than just wins and losses.
The main goal is to get player scholarships. The second goal is to win a state championship. In the process of doing that, and the kids getting scholarships, the team continue to grow every week. The kids growing mentally.
They could take pride in their season, pride in the fact that over the past 12 years they had won 80% of their games, and the fact that 112 players had earned college scholarships.
All the things I've done this year at Georgia, in junior college and in high school is because of Coach Godfrey, because he's been there for me and he kept me going in the right direction at all times.
For Coach Godfrey, success is both on and off the field, but he is more than just a coach.
This is a good community. You have a lot of supportive families. This is a very strong community. Those who need a father figure, yes, they find it in Buck. Those who need a brother find it in Buck. Those who need an uncle find it in Buck. But basically, it's a very strong community.
What Buck has done for Southwest Dekalb, what Buck is doing and have done for the kids that's still here, that's graduated, you can't measure that in terms of a win. As you know, football is just a game, and once that game is over, you love to win every game, but you know that life is not that way.
And if there's one thing to learn, it is that high school football can bring communities together, bound together in sacrifice, bound together in pride.
Panther Pride is that big band we got, that big, beautiful band. Panther Pride is them cheerleaders. Panther Pride is all those kids out there in that hallway with those scholarships. Panther Pride is wearing that blue and gold any place in America, the malls around here, any place, and you just figure it's a cut above everything else. Panther Pride is humility. Panther Pride is dignity. Panther Pride is enthusiasm. It's energy. It's everything that's good. That's what Panther Pride is. It's everything that's good.
I'm coming home, tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven